Welcome all. My dear friends, let us continue our journey in the world of IPR. Okay, so here take a look at the letters. What are the letters? A, P, P, L, I, C, A, T, I, O, N. Okay, now see. Wow, the enlightened letters make up a word. And what is the word? The word is application. The enlightened words here just constituted a word, and that is application. So why this word, particular word application, is mentioned here and enlightened here? That actually we will find out when we will proceed to the next slides. But still I will tell you something, because till now friends we have discussed so many sections, so many rules. That means we have uh, discussed the separate lectures for each section, each rule that were related to some particular forms. And we have also established the relation between the forms, rules and sections. We have prepared so many question sets to get a better understanding. Okay, and all that were done for starting from form number 1 to ending at form number 10. Okay, so now is the turn for the second part. Okay, that means starting from form number 11, that will be ended at form number 20. Okay, so as now is the turn for form number 11, and as we know, the base of our discussion always stands on the form number. That's why. And also when we find the title, when we observe the title of the form number 11, we will definitely find the basis is application. Fine. And for that thing, this word is given here. Okay, so you will get, or you will understand the importance, understand the significance of this word later. Fine. Now see form number 11, okay, whose title is application for direction of the controller. Okay friends, now you can very well conclude why I was giving so much emphasis on this particular word application in the previous slide. Fine. Okay, and here the relevant sections are section 51 subsection 1 and section 51 subsection 2. Okay, and the relevant rules are rule number 76 and rule number 77. Okay, and we will go for the titles here. Section 51 has the title power of controller to give directions to co-owners, where co-owner is a new word here. We will discuss it further. Then rule number 76 is manner of applying for direction under section 51 subsection 1, and rule number 77 is manner of application under section 51 subsection 2. Okay, so better you try to remember this whole slide. Okay, so whenever any question related to this are asked, you can very well answer it. Okay, so let us proceed. Well friends, let us continue our journey in the world of IPR by picking the specific rules of the Patents Rules 2003 as amended by Amendment Act 2021. Okay, and the specific rules are the relevant rules for form number 11 and section 51. Okay, so the rules are rule number 76 and rule number 77, and they come from chapter 8, that is grant of patents. Okay, the title for rule 76 is manner of applying for direction under section 51 subsection 1, and rule number 77 is manner of application under section 51 subsection 2. Okay, so let us proceed with the rules. Friends, this slide is a special slide I have made. Why? Because here I have tried to explain the literary meaning of the word, which has a quite significance in our discussion. Okay, so what is the word? The word is co-owner. Okay, and the literal meaning of the word co-owner is a person who owns something jointly with another or others. That means with two persons a co-ownership can be established, or more than two persons also a co-ownership can be established. And what are the advantages? The advantages can be income tax benefits, payment flexibility, hassle-free property transfer, and so many things. Okay, that's why in this picture you can see that two people are shaking hands. Okay, and they are becoming co-owners. Okay, and if everything goes well, they both are benefited in a number of ways. So this is the literal meaning. So now when we proceed to other slides, we can see in the legal world, how this particular term is behaving, or we can say uh, how the legal formalities are done for the co-owners. Okay, so let us proceed. The keywords for rule number 76 is, rule 76 has two sub-rules. Let us find out the keywords for each sub-rule. Fine. So the key term for sub-rule 1 is application for directions. Okay, and the key term or the key phrase for sub-rule 2 is copy of the application. Fine, that means this is the application and this is the copy of the application. Just remember this, and also you can pick up your own key terms or key phrases as per your intellect. These are completely as per my view, as per my perspective. Fine, okay. Now the keywords for rule number 77. Okay, and the keyword or the key phrase for sub-rule 1 is application for directions, and for sub-rule 2 this is copy of the application. Okay, that means one is application, one is copy of the application. Actually these are same to same as for the rule number 76 that we just discussed. Fine, okay. Rule number 76. Subrule 1 says, an application for directions under subsection 1 of section 51 shall be made in form 11 and shall be accompanied by a statement setting out the facts upon which the applicant relies. Okay, this is very simple. Subrule 1 says, an application for directions as per section 51 subsection 1 shall be made via form 11 and it shall be accompanied by a statement. It shall be accompanied by a statement. Fine. Setting out the facts upon which the applicant relies. That's all. Just remember this thing. That means the application along with the statement. Fine. Subrule 2. A copy of the application and the statement shall be sent by the controller to every other person registered as grantee or proprietor of the patent. Okay. Here also the second one says the copy of the application, end of the statement. Fine. So we can say that subrule 1 deals with the application part and subrule 2 deals with the copy of the application and the statement part. Or we can say subrule 1 deals with the application and the statement, and subrule 2 deals with the copy of the application and the statement. Okay, and that shall be sent by the controller to every other person registered as grantee or the proprietor of the patent. Okay, the relevant section is section 51, whose title is power of controller to give directions to co-owners, and form 11 is application for direction of the controller. Just remember these things. Fine. Rule number 77. Subrule 1 says, an application for directions under subsection 2 of section 51 shall be made in form 11 and shall be accompanied by a statement setting out the facts upon which the applicant relies. If you observe carefully, you can see that nothing is different from the sub rule of rule 76. Only the difference is this is subsection 2 of section 51. That was subsection 1 of section 51. That's all. Okay. And here accompanied by a statement that we already discussed for sub rule 1 of rule number 76. So only the only difference is subsection 2 of section 51. Fine. Now sub rule 2 says a copy of the application and statement shall be sent by the controller to the person in default. Okay, there is a little difference. If you can compare between the sub rule 2 of rule 76 and the sub rule 2 of rule 77, then you can find the difference. Okay, regarding the persons. Okay, rest all are same. Here also a copy of the application, here also a copy of the application, and the statement shall be sent by the controller to the person in default. So only the difference in the persons are there, nothing else. Okay, the relevant section is section 51, whose title is power of controller to give directions to co-owners, and form 11, whose title is application for direction of the controller. Okay, so this way friends, all the sub rules of we can say rule number 76 and 77 both are completed, and these rules are relevant to form number 11 and section 51. So as a whole we have completed the slide where we have discussed about the relevant section, that is section 51, rule 76, 77 and the form 11. Okay, so I'm I'm telling you that please try to remember that slide, so that any question relevant to this rule sections or form you can is asked, then you can very well answer them. Okay, okay then. The reference is Patents Act 1970 as amended by Amendment Act 2005, and the Patents Rules 2003 as amended by Amendment Rules 2021. Okay friends, thank you all for watching my video and listening to me. Okay, so please like, share and subscribe the channel, and please put down your compliments, comments and queries in the comment box. Thank you. God bless you. Stay safe, stay blessed. Jai Hind.